everyone, Febrienne here. I've been making this dress today and I suddenly realized I need to share this with you guys. I'm also going to share a little easy of a tutorial for you guys with this outfit over here. I actually made this last year. Um, and it was one of my first custom designs, and I just made this little cardigan and mini ears that look like candy corn, and I thought maybe it'd be nice for you guys to know how I made this as well, so that way you can maybe have a little easier of a design if this one's a little more complicated for you. But let me go on ahead, and I'm going to start off with the easy one, and then we're going to move into this one. Give me just a sec. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the tank top from the candy corn set, as it is the easiest of them. I said that I made most of these last year, but I actually just recently added the candy corn in it. The candy corn tank top, I mean, because there's a new back item that kind of covers up the candy corn element that I put on the cardigan. But basically you're going to create stripes with these long pieces. And I always forget what order a candy corn goes into, because I honestly don't really like candy corn, but it has that just like Halloween aesthetic that I'm like, I have to. So this doesn't really matter how much you do it, you just want to line them up like so. And I'm going to get the last one. I kind of just double it up so it looks a little better. This one doesn't really matter as much. You just want to make sure it's going to show. So then I take this piece here and I'm going to color it black like the tank top. And you want to line it up so it looks right. And you might need to mess with this a little because I didn't really plan this ahead properly. So I have to mess with it a little more. Let's see here. There, I like that better. Okay, so then I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna take some more pieces, and we're gonna use this cutout tool again. Here, let me zoom back in. Messing with it a little bit till I'm happy with it. I might end up placing more than one. So then I go like that and mirror it. We're basically just going to cover up everything beyond the triangle with a cutout tool. And you can double it up if you want to. I'm basically just doing this to every side. So sometimes when you mirror it, even when you mirror it, it doesn't exactly mirror it. So you kind of got to mess with it sometimes. Huh. This doesn't look great. So let's mess with this a little. Okay. And I'm not happy with there. I like that better. So like I said, you just mess with it until you're satisfied with it. Like I said, I'm being a little bit of a perfectionist here, but that's because I'm recording and I want to make sure it looks just right. And again, you can do this to however much you want. And then that's the shirt. So then let's go on ahead and do the cami. Okay, so here I am with I'm blanking on it, the cardigan. So we're gonna go like this, and I'm gonna create a gradient of the orange. Trying to find which side's the bottom. Okay, there we go. So that's the side with the strongest gradient. So you'll want to do that on both sides. For some reason, again, when you mirror it, even when you mirror it, it doesn't mirror it properly. So these pieces here are going to be very crucial. You're going to delicately line them up so it looks, you want to make it look like a complete cardigan all the way around. And we're going to do that with multiple pieces using this orange still. Let's see here. I'm feeling a little nitpicky about it, so I'm gonna add a little more than you might. But like I said, do it to your satisfaction. Part of the fun of the design, in my opinion. You can kind of edit it to your satisfaction. So it's messing up on the mirror there, so I'm gonna go like this. Okay. So then I take, for the bottom half, I'm gonna actually have it be a different color. So we're gonna have it be white, and then I'm gonna do it again, and we're gonna have it be the yellow. Gonna bring that gradient in everywhere. And again, we are gonna bring this around to the back. I'm just working on the front while we are here. So then I take this yellow, and you can actually, when it's in globe mode like this, you can actually carefully line it up over the buttons, like so. So then I'm not done with the sleeves. We're gonna add a gradient again, like so. Because the gradient's the main thing, in my opinion, that like brings it all together. So, and then on, sorry, I was standing there to make it look cool, but it doesn't look so fun. So I'm gonna come back in here on the back and add the gradient again. See, my problem is I do a lot of this out of order. So some things that you might do first to save yourself time, you can do later, like I do, and then have to move everything down a layer. I just move it all, when it's stuff like this, I move it all down to the bottom layer. But I think I actually need to wait on this one because of the big feature that we add on the back here. So I'm doing the candy corn look again, like on the tank top, but on the back. And the reason I did this before last year when we didn't have a really cute item that matches everything. But now we have it that matches it, and it goes right over the back and just covers up the candy corn. So it's not as big a deal as it was last year. So this time I'm not being super precise about it. I'm just kind of lining them up with the colors. Last year I don't even think I used the triangle mold like I showed you. I think I just like freehanded it, but that's because I'm stubborn, so. But you will be wiser than I and just use the triangle cutout that they give you. Like so. Okay. Whoop. Sorry. And of course it decided to rain in my game. Hold on. Okay, I just turned down all the audio, so you don't have to hear the rain. So now I'm gonna go like this. And then we're gonna add the yellow again. No, it needs to be that. I'm trying to remember how I did this before. I think I just went with that. I'm thinking that's what I did last year, but again, last year I was a totally more newbie designer. I did not care about details as much when I made it, but that's why I thought it'd be nice to show you. And again, things don't always have to be perfect. I'm just a perfectionist, so don't mind me. Okay, and then we take the gradient. I'm going to use the lighter one this time just so it doesn't mess everything up. We're going to go like that. Again, why does it do that? It's supposed to mirror, not put it on the other side. Let's mess with it more. Like so. Don't mind me. I'm feeling neat freaky about it. What is with the white here? It is messing up. It's not looking crisp. It's looking all jagged. I don't know why. Okay, better. Now we need to continue that orange from the lining on the back of the cardigan, like so. So let's go like this. Might have to. Yes. No. I made this last year, so I'm trying to remember some of my little details and tricks I did. I think I actually did this. Yes, there we go. Some of this you could probably perfect in your design before you get this far, unlike me. Uh-oh, that doesn't look nice. Let's see. Is that from this? Yes, it is. Okay, I got rid of that. So now, we're going to work on the sleeves, which again, we're going to do the exact same thing you just saw we did with the bottom, where we go white, yellow. Like so. And I'm gonna make sure everything looks acceptable in the back. Sometimes it's really tricky to rotate a pattern just right. I don't know why. It's like the way that it's done. Okay. Like so. And that looks okay. Alright, well no. Hold on. Okay, that looks better. So that was how I made those. Now let's move on to the ears, which is very simple. It is not that complicated at all. In fact, I'll just go like this and let you see how I'm doing. Okay, so this time we're going to start off with orange ears, and then we're going to do everything else from there. So I'm going to take a white strip. Okay, it actually needs to be a white square, because that ain't big enough. Maybe. I'm trying to remember how I did these, because again, I made these ones particular last year. Yes. So we go like this. like so. And then again with orange. So it doesn't matter what's on the bow because we're going to cover up the bow to make it black. And yellow. So don't worry about the bow getting covered up right now. In fact, you could probably even do a reverse of what I'm about to show you and make the bow the candy corn. I just thought it looked cuter if the ears were candy corn. So then what I ended up doing was I went like this, and I made the pocket black, and I reversed it like so, and then I'm going to do that again on the lower part of the bow, so the other part of the bow stays full black. And then I'm going to take another strip of this and make it right in the middle. And there's how you made the ears. Nice and simple. You can mess with it more, like I said, and I ended up, last year, I don't even know if I made it repeated on the back, but this year, I'm going to, for you guys. We're gonna do this. So, I think I'm gonna make this nice and simple. We're gonna go like this, and mirror it. Like so. How does that look? Yes. We're gonna mirror it again. No need to overcomplicate it. This is my simple design for you guys before I get on to my more complicated dress. Like so. And then I'm gonna show you how we do this too. Another reverse. Like so. Okay. So this was how I made this outfit here. So now we're gonna get into the fun dress. Let me get to it. Okay, now we're gonna get into the dress. This was the more complicated one, but I figure a lot of you guys might really like to see this. So I'll go ahead and start it how I started it out. I wanted this pumpkin to be incorporated, but I just wanted the pumpkin. I did not want any of the other bits of it. At least not yet. I decided to later. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna move it up a little higher because I did on the original. And then I go like that and make it the same color orange. And then I'm gonna cover up. I'm gonna make it a different color so you can see what is the cutout because this dress needs a little more help with that. So I'm gonna line it up so it covers up everything. And I'm gonna move this up. And then what I ended up doing is I wanted this part of this new design here, I just wanted the stand. So I go like this, and I'm gonna move it down. Like so. Like that. And that's what I did on my first one as well. So then I ended up going like this, and I take that and I kind of make it a gradient effect here. So I want that gradient look to make it a little darker, blend it in, everything. So then I'm gonna do it in a bit of a different order than how I did it on the dress, just to make it easier on you guys. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm actually gonna take it off of globe mode, so I can make it a little smaller. And I'm gonna have this be the moon. And then what I ended up doing is I took our new broom item that we got from the Star Path, and again, I go like this, and I take it off of that again, and I make it in black and white. Since I made the dress black, it ends up kind of creating a silhouette effect of sorts. Oh, wrong sticker there. And I was trying to find it. I spent a long time trying to find something that made it look like someone was sitting on the broom. I kept wanting to go for a female to make it look like a witch, but in the end, I ended up going with Mike. It looked cute. It looked funny. It looks like he's sitting on the broom. I liked it. It made me laugh. His feet make it look like it's dangling off the broom. You can, again, size this however you want to your content. And I take my bats, again, this, and then take it off of global so it looks a little smaller. And you just can do this over and over. I took another bat, and I ended up using this one here. So I'm going to take a slight detour from all this detail work to show you the flames on the bottom. So I wanted to keep the green from that haunted mansion globe. So I go over here. And I'm going to take this one. Like here. And again, I want it to, I put it under the gradient so it looks just a tad darker, which actually I end up using that to my advantage later, which I will get to momentarily. So then I originally started by trying to find something I wanted to put on here. So I took this cat and I actually just put it here, kind of size it up right. I'm gonna put it like so, like that. And I wanted the eyes to pop. So that's why I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna make it bright yellow. Just right over there. And then put it right under. So then boom, all you see is the eyes. Like so. So now I'm going to take a slight break from the bottom of the dress and go back up towards the top of the dress. So we're going to take this Haunted Mansion one again. And we're going to go like this. Like here. So I want this look. That look like that there. And then I'm going to take this. And again, I'm going to use this purple so you can see what's cut out. And you're going to go like this. Like so. So now you can't even see the head. And I take my gradient, which is with the darker orange, to bring that orange in on the top. So we're going to mess with this a little bit, like that. And then we're going to go back in with the flames towards the bottom. And I want it to look a little different, so I kind of reverse mirror it so it's not identical. I kept forgetting where the spider web was. So then I go over here, and again, it's going to be that purple, like so. I'm going to put it under the flames, like that. Okay. So now I'm going to go back, since we are on that green with the flames. I'm actually going to show you what I ended up doing with the flames. I messed it up. I did it a little differently. So I actually took a darker green to make it look like the rest of the green from there. Like that. And then I took the flames again and just kept that going along the bottom. Like that. And again, I'm going to take it and just reverse it once so it doesn't look too matchy. So then the main element I use again is going to be this. Part of when you use the global tool on this dress, on the back specifically, it splits the design in half, which you can actually use to your advantage. And I do. So I go like this. And I just do that to create a cool back effect. And again, I'm going to go here and we're going to cut it, use the mirroring thing to make it the same color, like that. And I want to keep it going, so I'm going to go back in with this darker orange, like so, like that. Kind of just split it down the middle to make it look a little different. And I added a little detail to make it look a little nicer. Like so. Trying to remember exactly how I put it, but again, you can mess with this however you want. This is just what I chose to do. So then I took this design here with Zero, the dog, and I really liked the spiral look that you get from it. And again, taking advantage of the fact that it splits in half, I just take that, like that. And I actually ended up deciding to use the pumpkin again on the back to kind of bring the look together. Taking advantage of the split that it does, like this, but then you can just reverse mirror it again and then line it up properly, and it creates the whole image. Like that. So then I decided I wanted to keep the look that I had going. So I go back and I decide to do this. So I'm gonna just show you what I mean. So I'm gonna make it so it lines up on the edge with the round. Like that. On both ends. Like so. And then we're gonna take a big circle. Again, the purple so you can see what's the cutout. And you're gonna cut it out like so. Like that. And you're gonna do that again on the other side. And I went a little extra and I added another one back here. Like so. But instead of the cutout tool, you're going to make it the same color as the zero. Because you basically just want the, in this one, I just want that, green color. I just want that green swirl look. So I'm trying to mess with it to make it look just right. Like so. And from there, I'm basically done. You can add some more details if you want. Make everything to your satisfaction. But this is how I did my dress. And this is how you can make yours. Alright, give me just a sec. Alright everyone, so there's the video on how I made both these dresses, or this dress and the outfit. I hope this was helpful. Please make sure to leave a like and let me know if you enjoyed the stream. Have a great day.